How's it, guys? Grant here from Lean 10X. So I'm sitting with Mark, one of our clients who joined the program. He's been doing it for a few months, and yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to get some information directly from him, his experience, you know, the reasons why he came to join the program. He's been gymming for years, I think ever since.
Basically I've been gymming since I was about 15, 16 year old. Throughout the process, you know, I've been having different goal sets and stuff like that. You know, in school I was more rugby orientated. Then when I got out of school, I started to, you know, stop the diets and, you know, be a bit more relaxed and stuff like that. And then, you know, you continue gymming, but you have no goal in sight, and, you know, you need some direction. And, you know, this is where I found the perfect plan, where, you know, Grant came up to me and he said he's got the solution for me. He's got something that's going to help transform my body, that's personalized to me, myself, which makes a big difference. And I said, you know what, let me give it a go. I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I remember when I met you, you were on the internet looking at programs, trying to go like on YouTube and trying to like find things that, and it's not structured, I would say. It's like jumbled, and you kind of don't know what to do after you've just done leg press, for example. Like, what's next, you know?
No, I mean, there's a few free apps out there that you can, you know, download and use their kind of services and stuff like that at no charge, but then you're not getting that personalized approach. You're getting something that's fitted for the average person, or, you know, the minority, where this is best suited for someone in your personal capacity. It gives you something that's tailor-made to your goals. What do you want to achieve? And this is where Grant comes into play. He customizes it to what you want to achieve. 100%.
And then, you know, speaking to Brett as well the other day with regards to not changing up your training. So a lot of guys do the same thing repetitively over and over again, and, you know, and wonder why they don't get results. It's because it's got to change. You've got to be challenging your body all the time. You've got to be, you know, moving towards some, like you say, goal. I like what you said about that. It's about goals and moving the goalpost regularly so that you can achieve. Like when you came to me, you've achieved a lot of, I mean, you wanted to gain muscle. Now you got different goals.
Yeah.
You know, now you want to get as lean as possible, but maintain as much muscle as possible. So, and who doesn't want to do that? You know what I mean?
No, of course. I mean, you know, what is nice and I enjoy most about the program is it's constantly changing. 4 weeks you're doing this, then the next week, and you feel like, you know, you don't feel like you're repetitive and you're constantly doing the same thing. You don't get bored. You're constantly changing different programs so that it can, you know, shock your body a little bit. I mean, you change over from the first 4 weeks to the second 4 weeks, your body doesn't know what's going on, and that's when you start to see the gains happen.
Absolutely. You've got to constantly be challenging your body, you know, and giving it things that not only challenge the muscle, like for example a bench press, you know, there's a pectoral exercise for your chest. Go towards a single arm dumbbell press. It starts challenging the core a little bit as well. So, you know, you're taking the same muscle group, but you're putting it in a different situation so that your whole body, from a body conditioning point of view, can start to change as a whole. And that's what I think guys miss. They look more on the specific muscle groups only. They don't look at the body as a whole. They don't do squats. Squats is a huge body conditioning exercise that should be included in anyone's training, even women's training. And then, you know, talking more about proteins and nutrition and fats and things like that.
I mean, we, like, people have their own perception of what they feel is a good diet. But I mean, I also had my own plan, but I didn't have a set plan, and I think that's where it started to go off a bit. You know, you need some direction. You need a plan to say this is what you need to eat for breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner. You know, you need that formal process. Otherwise, you just doing what you think is right. But you need someone to help tailor-make something to fit what your goal is. You might need more protein, less protein, you know, it all depends on what your goal you're trying to achieve. And, you know, it's difficult for everyone to understand the different dynamics of this, and this is why Grant can help you do that.
100%. And I like what you said there about some people think they're eating healthy. They might be because they're eating a salad, or, you know, but the other day somebody was eating salad but there was no protein in the salad. You know, and one thing about nitrogen balance is, if your body's in a negative nitrogen balance is basically your amount of protein you're getting in a day. If you're not getting enough, you're in a negative nitrogen balance. You're not going to gain muscle. You're not going to gain strength. And one of the clients came to me and was struggling to, you know, improve their push-ups, believe it or not. And basically we just increased their protein slightly, and within 2 weeks they were doing like 100 push-ups, you know. And it's just because the body needs to get used to using proteins properly. But there's a whole science behind all that, so we won't bore you with that. We'll do that in another video. But basically, from a nutritional point of view, it needs to be sustainable, and that's the one thing I wanted to bring up as well. Is if it's a restrictive, hectic diet, like a pre-competition diet, you know, that's what a lot of people are getting given these days, is chicken and broccoli, and that's it. Fish, eggs. It works, 100% it works. I mean, you'll get lean, but will you maintain that?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Again, it depends on your goals. If your goals is to be, you know, look like an athletic, flippin' sports supermodel type thing, then you need to have a hectic diet. But if your goal is to have like 7-8% body fat, be able to see your abs, be able to have definition, be able to be strong, be able to enjoy your life, kind of everything all in one, like the whole package, you know, then this is the way to go. I mean, really, it's the direction, it's the way to go, and the results are great. Your results have been great in just such a short few weeks. You've got great results.
I mean, you know, from the beginning, from a personal aspect, it is difficult. It's not like an easy process, and you've got to understand that nothing comes easy in life.
100%.
But you know, once you pass that threshold and you get to that level and you start enjoying it, then you want to continuously do it. It becomes something that's part of your daily lifestyle. You start feeling healthier, you start feeling more energized. You know, you wake up feeling better. It comes with a lot more benefits than just getting a better body. And you know, that's such an important
You brought up such an important thing. It's like when you try and do it on your own, there's two more things I want to bring up here. It's quite important. I'm going to make videos on these things. One is, don't train with a training partner, because motivation is only going to last until that training partner stops training.
Yeah.
You got to do this on your own in the gym, but then you've got to do this with help from somebody, whether it's myself or whoever. But you've got to have somebody to fall back on, because when it gets hard, like you just mentioned earlier, if you're not on a plan, if you're not on anything where you are focusing on an end result, an end goal, in your goal setting that you've set out, it's so quick to just bail.
Yeah.
After the first 2-3 weeks, to just say, okay, well, I can't do this, go back to your old ways. And I see it all the time. Guys come in, they try, they don't get results, gets a bit uncomfortable and hard, and they leave. And I tell you right now, you're not going to get results if you have that attitude.
Yeah, just you know, from my personal experience, it was when I started carb cycling. It got to about, I think it was the third day where no carbs, and I sent Grant a message, and I was like, you know what, Grant, I don't think I can do this. This is, you know, it's not working out for me. You know, Grant just sent me a little message. He wasn't like, you know, long essay. He just said, you know, Mark, just try and keep it going. Just let it go for one more day, and I'm telling you, you'll get through it. You know, if I didn't have Grant to say something back to me, then I probably would have had some carbs, and it would have just messed up the whole cycle. But you need that, you need that support to come back and say, you know, someone to be like, you know what, you can do it, just push through. That's, you know, that's that personal support that you offer. Yeah,
it's awesome, man. It's just so cool to sit here with you now after you've been through, you know, quite a bit of the program already. We've seen your results. How much body fat have you lost? Like,
I think it was around about 9%. So
and that was 3 months, eh?
So
9%.
Now the next.
And you actually gained weight, I think.
Yeah, no, I did. I gained another like 2 or 3 kg.
So he's gained weight, but he's lost. So you've gained muscle, lost body fat. Now it's about maintaining that muscle and dropping more body fat. So
of course.
On to the next mission. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. It's been good, man. I'm looking forward to seeing your results in the next couple of weeks. And thanks for watching, and shout if you guys have any questions, you want some help with anything, and we'll see you in the next video.